President of China, China has long been known as a vast country with diverse landscapes and a history spanning thousands of years. Thus, each region here, though bearing its own distinct charm, possesses a strange allure that captivates travelers. However, we are usually only familiar with destinations like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangdong, or Zhejiang. However, few people know about Anhui, a peaceful province located in eastern China. The name Anhui evokes a sense of serene beauty and ancient charm, home to the most well-preserved ancient villages. And this is also one of the provinces with the most beautiful rural landscapes in China. Moreover, this province boasts a majestic mountain system and an extensive network of rivers and lakes, contributing to the formation of breathtaking landscapes with irresistible charm. First of all, geographically speaking, Anhui is a landlocked province in East China, bordered by Shandong Province. The provinces of Henan, Hebei, Jiangtai, Zhejiang, and Jiangsu. Currently, this province covers an area of 140,200 square kilometers and has a population of 61.27 million people as of late 2022, ranking 9th nationwide. Like most other provinces in China, the Han people remain the majority ethnic group here, accounting for up to 99% of the province's total population. The second largest is the Muslim population, accounting for 0.6% of the total, while the remainder belongs to other ethnic minority groups. The diverse landscapes of Anhui. Anhui province features diverse terrain, bisected by two major rivers, the Huai River in the north and the Yangtze River, also known as the Changjiang, in the south. These two rivers flow through Anhui province from west to east, with respective lengths of 430 kilometers and 416 kilometers. The Qinling-Huaihe line, formed by the Huai River and the Qinling Mountains, is regarded as the natural geographical boundary dividing northern and southern China. This route closely aligns with the January isotherm at 0 degrees Celsius and the 800 mm isohyet in China. Long ago, the Huai River flowed directly into the Yellow Sea, with its estuary located in what is now the Bianden Port area of Xinhai County, Yancheng City, Jiangsu Province. However, from 1894 to 1897, the Yellow River in the north repeatedly shifted its course southward, flowing into the Huai River and carrying an enormous amount of sediment. The downstream area of the Huai River has risen significantly due to this issue. Historically, the Huai River once flowed directly into the South China Sea. This course nearly coincided with the January 0 degrees Celsius isotherm and the annual average isotherm. However, from 1850 to 1950, the Huai River flowed directly into the South China Sea. This route closely aligns with the later southward diversion of the river toward the South China region. The problem worsened during World War II when the nationalist government struggled to block the Japanese invasion. Currently, most of this river's flow empties into Hongzhe Lake, then follows the Grand Canal to discharge into the Yangtze River. The Bagjiang irrigation channel runs along the old course of the Huai River but only diverts a small portion of water to the Yellow Sea. Additionally, there is an irrigation canal running northward before emptying into the Xinjiai River, which then flows out to the Yellow Sea at Quanban Estuary in Linban Port. The Huai River and the Yangtze River divide Anhui Province into three main topographical regions, with Huaibei being the area located north of the Huai River. Zhanghuai is the region between the Huai River and the Yangtze River, while Jiangnan refers to the area south of the Yangtze. The Huai Back region is part of the North China Plain, characterized by relatively flat terrain and mostly situated at an elevation below 50 meters above sea level. This is a typical alluvial plain, formed from abundant sediment deposits with an average thickness of 700 to 800 meters. This plain is not only the key wheat and corn granary of the province, but also the cradle of ancient Chinese civilizations. However, this area is also prone to frequent flooding, significantly impacting the daily lives and livelihoods of local residents. The Zhanghuai region is located in the central part of Anhui Province, encompassing the basin areas of two major rivers, the Huai River and the Yangtze River. From here, the terrain is no longer as flat as in the northern region, but begins to feature low hills interspersed with flat fields. Sao Lake is located right in the center of the Zhanghuai region, not only the largest freshwater lake in Anhui Province but also among the top 5 largest freshwater lakes in the country. Sao Lake has a surface area of 775 square kilometers, with an average depth of 2.89 meters. Its water volume is approximately 2.07 million cubic meters and can reach up to 4.8 million cubic meters at maximum capacity. This is one of the nation's most important wetlands, home to many species of wild birds. The lake is dotted with small islands boasting diverse ecosystems, blanketed by lush forests. This place also preserves many ancient temples and pagodas dating back to the Ming and Qing dynasties, creating a harmonious blend of nature and historical relics. To the west of this area lies the Biat Sun mountain range, forming a natural boundary between Anhui province and Hubei province. The highest peak of this mountain range stands at approximately 1,777 meters, while the surrounding areas are only between 400 and 800 meters above sea level. The Dabi Mountains form the natural boundary dividing the watersheds of the Yangtze River and the Huai River, located within Anhui Province. Water from the southern foothills flows into the Yangtze River system, while water from the northern foothills runs into the Huai River system. This mountain is located in a humid subtropical monsoon climate zone, featuring cool weather and abundant rainfall. Thanks to this, the vegetation here remains lush and green, and in spring, it becomes even more vibrant with hillsides blanketed in flowers. The forest coverage rate in this area reaches up to 85%. Among these, oak accounts for a large proportion with high economic value, making this area the primary raw material cultivation zone for China's cork production. One of the most impressive mountains in the Dai Biat range is Thien Tru Mountain. Its name comes from the distinctive shape of its highest peak, resembling a colossal pillar soaring straight into the blue sky. This mountain is renowned for its breathtaking natural scenery, featuring majestic cliffs, deep gorges, and a fascinating system of mysterious caves. In 2011, UNESCO recognized this place as a global geopark and rated it as one of the most beautiful granite landscapes in the world. South of the Yangtze River lies the southernmost region of Anhui, known as Jiangnan. Most of this area consists of high mountain ranges with an average elevation of about 1,700 meters above sea level. They form the southeastern boundary between Anhui and Zhejiang provinces. Only a small portion of the Yangtze River's coastal area has flat terrain and a dense population, making it suitable for cultivation. The two main mountain ranges that define the distinctive landscape here are Qiuhua and Hongcun. The Wutai mountain range is home to Mount Wutai, one of the four sacred mountains of Chinese Buddhism. Along with Ngu Dai Mountain in Shaanxi, Namai Mountain in Sichuan, and Fuda Mountain in Zhejiang. Since the Ming and Qing dynasties, this place has had over 300 temples and thousands of monks practicing here. Currently, this mountain still preserves around 1,500 Buddha statues. Approximately 1,300 historically significant artifacts have been discovered, including royal decrees, Tibetan scriptures, the imperial jade seal, and many other precious relics. Mount Qiuhua is not only renowned for its Buddhist cultural beauty but also captivates visitors with its majestic natural scenery. With its majestic rocks, stalactites, and caves, this place is embraced by lush ancient coconut forests and endless bamboo groves. In 2019, UNESCO recognized this area as a global geopark. Following Qiuhua is the Hongcun mountain range, home to the highest peak in the Anhui region. At an elevation of 1,864 meters above sea level, this place also boasts some of the most majestic natural landscapes. The scenery here is the quintessential image often depicted in classical Chinese ink wash paintings, and frequently appears in Li Bai's poetry. Here, you will admire century-old pine forests standing proudly on cliffs 800 meters above sea level. Additionally, rocks with unusual shapes are often called grotesque stones. The ethereal beauty of the Huangshan Mountains comes from its peaks often shrouded in misty haze. With its unique beauty, the Huangshan Scenic Area was honored by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 1990. Anhui Province currently has 16 provincial-level administrative units, with its capital being Hefei City, also the most populous urban area in the entire province. By the end of 2002, this province had a population of approximately 9.6 million people and a natural area of 11,434 square kilometers. In the 1930s, Hopfi was still just a small town with a population of about 30,000 people. Around 1945, the government decided to relocate the administrative headquarters of Anhui province from Anqing to Hefei. The Hefei has made remarkable progress, with its population growing rapidly. In 1952, Hefei officially became the capital of Anhui province. Since then, numerous factories and enterprises have been successively built there. This city also quickly became a hub for many industries, including cotton manufacturing, industrial chemicals, and chemical fertilizers. The year 1990 marked a pivotal turning point with the official establishment of the Hopfi High-Tech Industrial Park, and was recognized by the State Council as a key national development zone in March 1991. This is one of China's 4 pioneering high-tech industrial zones, with science and technology as the foundation for development. This is also one of the 4 open platforms driving the development of the country's artificial intelligence industry. In the summer of 2005, the local government also launched an urban beautification campaign to enhance the city's appearance. By removing thousands of illegal constructions and cleaning up old markets that polluted the environment while also posing high risks of fire and explosion. This has contributed to a comprehensive transformation of the city's appearance. Now when coming to this place, one will see towering buildings standing side by side, interspersed with spacious parks and a crystal-clear lake. Alongside the development of its capital Hefei, Anhui province has also maintained stable economic growth over the years. In 2002, the nominal GRDP reached $669.7 billion United States dollars, a 3.5% increase compared to the same period the previous year, while the per capita GRDP was $10,930 United States dollars. Anhui is not only renowned for its majestic mountain ranges but also boasts many ancient villages, centuries old, that have been remarkably well preserved to this day. The 2 villages, Hongcun and Xidi, were recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites in 2000. These 2 villages are both located at the foot of Huangshen Mountain, within the administrative area of Huangshen City, Anhui Province. Huangshan was established in 1131 and preserves around 137 ancient houses featuring distinctive folk architecture with gray tiled roofs and characteristic white walls. On tiled roofs, gables, tombstones, and bridge railings, intricate patterns and motifs abound, all bearing the distinctive Ming Qing style. Originally, this village was named Hongcun, symbolizing vastness. During the reign of Emperor Qianlong, its name was changed to Huangshan, like Bintu. The village captivates not only with its ancient architecture but also with its simple, poetic rural scenery. The most striking feature is the towering ancient trees, casting cool shade over the crystal-clear water, alongside the gentle rhythm of life flowing by. Along with the traditional way of life of the villagers, it has never faded despite the passage of time. Currently, the central landscape of Huangshan remains largely intact, preserving the distinctive features of a rural communal activity hub. From the winding narrow lanes weaving into neighborhoods to every house, the lake's surface, or the spans of the bridges, everything remains perfectly preserved. This is also the filming location of the blockbuster movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon directed by Ang Lee. Next is the village of Taida. This village was built during the Northern Song dynasty and now has a history of over 900 years. This product was meticulously crafted under the guidance of an experienced feng shui master. Taida village is shaped like a boat, stretching 700 meters in length and 300 meters in width. The village's main road is paved with cobblestones, stretching along the east-west direction. It is believed that such a west-facing design will bring the village the blessings of the deities. From then on, it will bring much luck and great advantages. Ox system. These gates were often built by imperial decree to honor those who made significant contributions to feudal China. And also one of the noblest aspirations of the ancients. It is a tremendous honor not only for the man himself but also for his entire family to be forever remembered by future generations. Archgate not only embodies the distinctive features of traditional morality with the values of loyalty, filial piety, integrity, and righteousness in Weizhou. At the same time, it also embodies a profound humanistic history, focusing on humanity with an incredibly diverse and rich depth of meaning. Each archgate is a touching story, interwoven with a spectrum of emotions. When Emperor Qianlong toured the southern regions and reached the land south of the Yangtze River, he greatly praised the family that owned this archgate. And consider this a place where human warmth and deep filial piety are unmatched. In feudal China, few villages possessed as many as 7 archgates like this. Although the 7 archgates were built during 2 different dynasties, they still harmonize as one inseparable, unified whole. Unlike traditional wooden archways, the archway in Tangji village is primarily built of stone, appearing incredibly solid and sturdy. Additionally, Anhui is home to many other famous ancient towns, such as the Three Rivers Old Street in Hefei City, the ancient street of Thuong Mai Don Qi, the old villages of Quan Loc and Tan Ka. Anhui cuisine is one of the 8 major culinary traditions of China. Anhui cuisine is also known as Huizhou cuisine, as it originates from this region. This was once a historical administrative unit of China, now renamed as Huangshen City and located within the territory of Anhui Province. Thanks to the mild climate and abundant rainfall, this place boasts an incredibly diverse ecosystem. Among them, many types can be used as food or seasoning for dishes, especially medicinal herbs. They bring a distinctive, unforgettable flavor that cannot be mistaken, often collectively referred to as the wild mountain taste of Huizhou. The strong influence of Anhui cuisine today is largely due to the contributions of Huizhou merchants in ancient times. At that time, commerce in Huizhou was extremely bustling, with the tea trade being the most prominent activity. As a result, the merchants here all thrived in their businesses and became wealthy. The successive reforms gradually changed their way of life, leading them to start enjoying comforts and desiring to savor more delicious dishes. This has spurred restaurants in Huizhou to explore new cooking methods in order to offer more diverse and richer flavors. This is the essential foundation that contributes to the formation and development of Anhui cuisine. During the Ming and Qing dynasties, merchants from Huizhou experienced a period of great prosperity, regarded as the golden age in their developmental history. And their footprints are deeply imprinted across Jiangsu, Shanghai, Zhejiang, Jiangxi, and Hubei. Where there are Huizhou merchants, there is Anhui cuisine. This is a significant step forward, helping spread Anhui cuisine across the country. This is clearly reflected in the sudden surge of Anhui and Huichao branded restaurants. Anhui cuisine emphasizes roasted, steamed, and braised dishes, featuring many renowned specialties such as Huizhou steamed mandarin fish, Huizhou steamed chicken, Huizhou stuffed tofu, and Huizhou roasted gourd duck are renowned local specialties. The dominant flavor of this dish is mainly salty and light, focusing on highlighting the natural taste of the ingredients. Over hundreds of years, Anhui cuisine, with its distinctive flavors, has left a profound impression on diners. Build a distinctive personal brand. The dishes here are not only uniquely prepared but also exquisitely presented. Thus, Anhui cuisine is regarded as a shining gem in the treasure trove of Chinese culinary culture, and has been listed among the nation's 8 distinctive culinary regions. Tren de la Mo So Thong Tin Tu Vi Ve Tin and Hoi. Xin Chao Va Hen Gap Lai Kak Ban Trong Nung Video Teep Theo.